Playing games on my phone is so much fun. It's great there are tons of games to play for free. Though I can do without the ads. Though the gameplay they're showing is pretty interesting. Hey, actually it would be pretty funny to intentionally pick the incorrect tools to repair the house. I mean, who the heck would be dumb enough to try to put out a fire with oil? Guess it wouldn't hurt to give the game Home Escapes a try. Great, finally done downloading. Time to start playing. Gee, there's sure a lot of story. Come on, I want to get to ruining houses. Finally some gameplay. What the heck is this? A match 3 game? That's not what the advertisements showed. Why would they lie to me like that? That's it, I'm deleting this game and leaving a 1-star review. How dishonest. Well, I guess I could try this other game that advertised. Hustle Castle, this looks like Fortnite but with Family Guy characters. Are you freaking kidding me? This is absolutely nothing like Fortnite. This is just a rip-off of Fallout Shelter. Why are they lying? Well, that leaves just one game left. Hero Wars. This one looks like a puzzle game where I have to pull these keys to save the hero. That is it. I have had it. This game lied to me too. This isn't a puzzle game, it's one of those idle RPG. Why the heck are these games allowed to falsely advertise their games like this? There are laws against this. I have to do something. I can't allow other people to fall victim to these awful ads. I have to get some help. Rosie, there's something I need help with.
Yeah, Caillou, what is it?
You see, recently I have been noticing a bunch of mobile games have been falsely advertising their games. Do you know of someone who might be able to help me with taking action?
I don't know. I would say take it with the game itself or with a mobile platform, but your opinions are pretty limited if you try that.
I think I just got an idea on who can help me.
Who?
The police lady, Denise Marmalade. She of all people knows the importance of upholding justice and will surely be willing to help me.
I don't know, Caillou. You haven't exactly got the best track record with the police, that's for sure.
A crime is a crime. They have to help no matter what. Denise. I have to report a crime.
Oh, it's you. What do you want? I'm on patrol duty, so this better be important. Let me guess, did someone steal your sweet roll?
No, Denise, this is serious. I have to report to you a crime of false advertising.
Well, that's a pretty serious offense. Alright, lay the details on me.
There are these mobile apps that demonstrate gameplay that is not reflective of how the actual game is.
Alright, I see where we're going with this. Do you have proof?
Of course. Check this out.
Well, I'll admit, you certainly have some strong evidence here. But, what do you want me to do about it?
We have to stop these companies from advertising their games like that. We need them to be truthful about the product they're advertising.
Caillou, I'm afraid there isn't much that I can do about this.
Come on, Denise. You're always going to uphold the law of the highest regard. You arrest me all the time back in the day. Now's the time that I'm trying to do something good for a change and make the world a better place.
Well, your heart's in the right place, I'll give you that. Alright, I will help you. But, this is completely out of my jurisdiction. We have to do this together all the way through, do you understand?
Yes, if it means improving the world of gaming, then I'm willing to do it.
Alright, first things first. We need to get to the police station and file an official federal report to the FTC. If all things go right, we can eventually go to a court of law and then argue our case. Remember, we're working to the end on this. Let's get to the station right now. Alright, the paperwork for the report is done. Hopefully we will hear something soon. I'll keep you posted on what's happening. You know, Caillou, if you didn't make a case as strong as the one you did, I wouldn't have bothered helping you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying I really truly believe what you are fighting for is the right thing.
Oh, thanks. I wonder if Denise has heard anything back on the case.
Hey Caillou, good news, I just got a word back from the FTC.
Great! What did they say?
I'll read you what they said, word from word. Hello Denise Marmalade, thank you so much for writing your report to us regarding advertising in mobile games. The evidence that you have brought to our attention is indeed troubling as it may violate the Lanham Act. We will be setting up an official summon to court in the following days for the representatives of the mobile games industry. Please ensure that you will be able to show up to court to defend your case. We wish you luck in defending your case, for it will then be decided if these advertisements are breaking the law.
Awesome! We're going to be bringing some justice.
This also means something else, Caillou.
What?
We are going to need to drive together to a federal court, so this means...
Road trip?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Alright, get everything at your home in order. I'll be taking a vacation day for this.
You got it.
So let me get this straight. You and that police lady Denise are going to sue the mobile games industry for false advertising?
Yes! We're going to make a big difference.
Well, I never thought you were going to be doing something like this, Caillou, but I'm proud of you. About time you fought against an injustice like this. Good luck, Caillou.
Gee, Dad, this is like the first time ever you have been supportive of me in one of my decisions.
Yeah, I know, crazy.
Yeah. Denise, can we stop and get McDonald's?
You know what? Sure, Caillou, I could go for a Big Mac.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to get chicken nuggets.
Caillou, do you mind if I ask something about you?
Not at all. What is it?
So why do you do all the crimes that you do? You do know that your unhinged behavior will make it so that you'll probably end up working here.
Sometimes I do it just for fun and other times I just do it to get attention. You have no idea how it's like being overshadowed by your other sibling.
I can definitely imagine.
Rosie has always been the smart one. She's always ahead of me and she has already accomplished so much more than me. Sorry, Denise. It can be tough on me. I know it's no excuse for most of the things that I do.
I'm truly sorry that you go through that at your house. Admitting what's going on like that is very mature of you. You know, you remind me of someone.
Who?
A girl by the name of Tron Bond. She was incredibly talented, but boy, was she one of the biggest criminals that I have ever came across. She robbed banks, disturbed the peace and many other things. I still remember her giant robot destroying my original police car.
Really? I want to meet her.
Can't, I'm afraid. She's been gone for years now.
What? How could you go from being an awesome criminal to disappearing?
We've been trying to figure that out. Some say she's hiding, and others say she is gone. What I think I'm trying to say, Caillou, is that it's not too late. You're really talented and cool when you put your mind in the right things like what we're doing now. I want you to get better. Come on, Caillou. Just remember, if all things go right, we will make the world a better place.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Alright, the hotel is right up ahead. We are going to have to get up bright and early tomorrow for the court case. It's going to be at 9 a.m. sharp, so we better get there as soon as we can. Otherwise we forfeit the case.
You got it.
Come on, Caillou, get up.
Alright. I'm up. I'm awake.
Alright, we can grab something quick at the nearby 7-Elevens. I get free coffee there all the time.
Wait, how do you get free coffee?
Places like that give it out for free to police officers all the time. One of the perks of the job.
Denise, I'm not going to lie. I'm really nervous. What if we're up against an ironclad lawyer?
Don't worry, Caillou. Like I said, we're in this together until the very end. We'll have each other's backs no matter what. Just play it cool and professional, and we can win this case for sure.
May I please have order in the court? The time is 9 a.m. and we are all here today to hear the case of Denise Marmalade and Caillou versus the Collective Board of Mobile App Developers. I am your Honorable Judge, Bonnie Greendale. Denise, will you please give your opening statement?
Yes, Your Honor. After my investigation along with concern raised with the FTC, we believe we have ample evidence to prove that many mobile apps are guilty of violating the Lehman Act by falsely advertising their mobile games by showing completely unrelated gameplay that is in no way relates or is feature in the games themselves.
Thank you, Denise. You may sit back down. Now may the defendant please come up here to speak their defense regarding these claims.
Oh no, look at who is the defendant.
Who? I don't recognize them.
That's Phoenix Wright, the world's greatest lawyer.
Come on, Caillou, keep it together. We're in this until the end.
All right, state your defense.
Your Honor, these claims that we are violating the Lehman Act are ludicrous. First of all, the apps that are on offer here are completely free. No money needs to be paid to enjoy them. Second, many games that advertise don't show gameplay, so it's unfair to say that these app developers are in the wrong for not showing it. Third and finally, these ads are typically outsourced, meaning it is outside of the app developer's control on how these companies portray their games.
Darn it, Denise. How are we going to argue against that? That's a pretty solid case.
Don't worry, I got this.
May the plaintiff please state their counter to this defense.
Yes, Your Honor, the first claim that these games are completely free is false. Many of these games feature what's called in-app purchases where you can get ahead in these types of games. Sometimes these games lock players out unless they pay for these in-app purchase.
Hold it. When looking at the whole idle game genre, the whole idea of the game is to wait.
Objection. Even idle games have speed-ups which will advance time over a certain period and that costs money too. So that point is invalid.
I'm afraid Denise is right. That point is invalid, Phoenix.
Right.
Carry on, Denise.
Thank you. Since players have to pay for these in-app purchases, it stops them from fully being able to enjoy the game. Meaning that the claim that these apps are completely free and enjoyable to anyone is false.
Does the defendant have anything else to say regarding this statement?
Yes, Your Honor. Enjoyment is subjective, and there are many players who play these games that are okay with these sorts of restrictions.
Objection. Restrictions are restrictions. It is irrelevant how much enjoyment the player gets from the game.
She's right again. Your point is hereby dismissed, Phoenix.
I just got to get it together.
Yes, you do.
That was good, Denise. We might actually be able to win this.
Well, it was thanks to you showing me that stuff. Take the next point. It's all you.
May the plaintiff please continue.
Right, so the second point that Phoenix stated doesn't hold much water. These mobile advertisements are not marketed in the same way that regular games are advertised. They present fake gameplay as real, and even use them as screenshots.
Objection. We are talking about advertisements, not how these games are displayed in the store. That point is irrelevant.
Phoenix is indeed correct. That point is irrelevant.
I'll show you who's irrelevant.
Be professional, Caillou.
Are you done over there? Such comments are not allowed. We will ignore it for now and proceed like normal. Does the plaintiff have anything else to say regarding the point?
Yes, Your Honor. With the gameplay shown being demonstrated as the actual gameplay in the ads, it is therefore different from how regular games are marketed, as it makes it very clear that what is being shown is not actual gameplay.
Does the defendant have anything else to say regarding this point?
Yes, Your Honor. His entire point is flawed. Many of these apps still show characters and locations that are irrelevant to the games, therefore what is being shown is allowed.
Objection. It doesn't matter the characters being shown if the product isn't representative of the gameplay.
It does matter because you can't have the product without the characters and locations.
What matters is that it is still deceiving people.
Order in the court. Caillou has a point. The gameplay must be properly represented in the ads. The court will now go into recess for a short amount of time. We will get back together in 30 minutes.
Man, Denise, looks like we got this case in the bag.
Yeah, just one more point to go and this case is as sure as ours.
Phoenix. Just what do you think you're doing? Are you trying to lose this case or something?
I'm sorry, some cases like this are just simply not defendable.
I thought you were the world's greatest lawyer, and you're telling me you can't even win a case against a kid and a police officer?
Don't worry, I have a plan. That Caillou kid seems like he is easily irritated. If I continue to provoke him, perhaps he will have a big enough outburst that the judge will simply dismiss this case, resulting in a victory for us.
That's a good plan, Phoenix. See that it goes through.
There you are, Caillou. I was hoping to catch you.
Rosie, what are you doing here?
You and the whole family came here to cheer you on for your case.
Wow, thank you so much.
I just wanted to tell you, Caillou, that you have this case in the bag. You're doing great.
Thank you, Rosie.
All right, recess is now over. I believe we are at Phoenix's final point that the companies that are making these ads are outsourced. Which means, if this point is true, then the case will have to go to an international court. May the plaintiff please state your claim against this?
Yes, Your Honor. The fact that these advertisements are outsourced doesn't make a difference when being used for an American audience.
Objection. The audience for the ads doesn't matter. All that matters is who made the ads.
Phoenix is correct, point disregarded.
That's bullshit.
Quit it, Caillou. Stay professional.
Keep all comments relevant to the case at hand. Such irrelevant and backhanded comments will absolutely not be tolerated. Now, will the plaintiff please continue?
Thank you. The companies that are commissioning these advertisements to be made are still based in these American companies, which means the companies also need to ensure that they are properly following these regulations that are in place here in America.
Objection. Companies are not responsible for keeping the advertisements in check. That still falls with the ones making the advertisements and the laws in their countries. It's certainly foolish to think that.
You're the one who is foolish.
Caillou. Enough. Your inappropriate comments are going to jeopardize your case. If I hear one more inappropriate comment from you, I will be forced to dismiss this case and side with the defendant.
Get it together, Caillou. Phoenix is clearly trying to make you angry. Ignore his comments and don't take it personally.
Alright, I think I got it.
Want me to finish this for you?
I got it.
May the plaintiff please continue with your rebuttal.
Thank you. I apologize. The developers still view and approve the ads, therefore they also need to ensure that they follow the proper laws and regulations that are present.
Caillou has a point. If the product that is being sold is made in America, then they are also responsible for approving how it is advertised. Continue, Caillou.
Thank you. As previously mentioned by the judge, products that are made here must follow all rules and regulations here, even if they are being sold to foreign markets. Therefore, the claim that the games have advertisements that are developed by outsourced companies is not important and should be viewed as being made here.
Does the defendant have anything to say about this?
Yes, Your Honor. Your point about that is so incredibly false it is laughable. I hope you are ashamed for what just came out of your mouth.
Judge, wouldn't you say Phoenix's comment is inappropriate?
Yes, very much so. That is completely dismissed. I think I have finally heard everything that I need to hear, and I am now officially ready to make a ruling for this case. I hereby find the Board of Mobile Game Developers in this case guilty of all charges and claims made against them. The game ads that are found to have engaged in the false advertising will hereby be forced to take down their advertisements immediately and will have to pay a fine in relation to the profit of the company.
I have never been so humiliated in all my life. I can't believe I just lost the case to a 4-year-old.
We did it, Denise. We have brought justice to gamers everywhere.
Yes, this is amazing. I can't believe we won.
Caillou, I watched and saw everything. You won. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm proud of you, son. You have truly made a difference in this world for the better.
Does this mean I get to go to Chuck E. Cheese's?
Of course. Heck, I'm willing to take you anywhere at this point.
Sweet. Time to party.